What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm super excited for you guys today. Today is a new month, a new year. Well, it's a new month, not a new year, right? But overall, it's a new month, right? And new beginning. So let's go out there and make it happen. Let's dominate and make some things happen, right? Let's start building some contracts. So today, I want to do a quick little live in here, right? To give you guys three simple truths, right? Three simple truths about government contracting, right? I feel like if you understand these truths, you'll be in a better position, to essentially pursue government contracts. You will know that the government is on your side and they want to help small businesses, essentially grow using government contracts, right? So the first truth is this, right? The federal government, right, has goals to spend billions and billions and billions of dollars for small businesses, on small businesses, right? They literally want to spend billions with small businesses, right? But the problem is small businesses don't know how to navigate the government space, especially the federal market, right? Another problem is small businesses just have no idea about government contracting. Small businesses actually never submit bids, right? Like we did some stats yesterday, we found out that, right? Like out of most contracts, right, it's always at least one respond. On average, there's like one or two responds for one contract. So imagine if you just simply start bidding. Then now you're the third response, giving you a 33% chance of winning, right? If you respond to 10 bids, you're bound to win one, right? So the first truth is the federal government has to spend billions of dollars with small businesses, which is why if you're a small business, you need to start bidding these government contracts because most businesses are not even submitting bids, right? So go out there and start bidding government contracts just so you can actually start, getting a piece of that billions of dollars, right? Because if you want a piece of the billion, you're not submitting bids, how are you going to get a piece? You're not, right? Which leads me to my second truth of the day, right? Is big companies that have big government contracts, right? They have to use small businesses as subcontractors, right? So if you're not going to go out there and bid your own contracts and do it yourself, right? That's completely fine. The second option is find a big company that's already winning government contracts and become a subcontractor for them, right? That's the second truth right there. Big companies literally have to use subcontractors to deliver the services, right? In fact, when they are submitting their bids, they're actually going to have a subcontracting plan inside their proposal saying, hey, we're going to use subcontractors in this capacity, right? We're going to allocate 15% on minority businesses, 20% on women-owned businesses, and so on, right? So big companies have to use small businesses. Now, have to use small businesses or subcontractors, right? But mostly subcontractors, right? So big companies, the second truth is big companies that have big government contracts have to use subcontractors, which are probably going to be small businesses. So if you're a small business, find a big company that's winning contracts, become a subcontractor, get some work, get some past performance as a subcontractor, and then go to the federal and win your own government contracts, right? Which leads me to the third truth of the day is this, right? So if you are a small business, a veteran, a minority in a hub zone, in a socioeconomic disadvantaged business zone, right? Socioeconomic business, right? You're in a hub zone, you're in a disadvantaged business. Overall, if you're a small minority, women, veteran, or a hub zone business, right? Or in a socioeconomic group, right? Then you qualify for certain incentives that you can use to go win government contracts, right? All that simply means is if you're a small business, you qualify for certain incentives that you can use to win government contracts. Why is it that we're not bidding contracts? If we know that we qualify for certain incentives, right, like preference, meaning that if you have a set aside like a woman or a veteran or a minority, right, you get preference. If we know that we have preference, right, and the government has billions of dollars for small businesses, why do we not leverage our preference and the fact that they have all this money to be spent on small businesses to actually submit a bid? And in fact, if we cannot submit the bid, we have another option. We can find a company that has a big government contract and become a subcontractor, right? So there's literally so many different incentives for small businesses to go pursue government contracts that is literally baffling that not enough minorities, especially minorities, are not in the government space. Like there's literally billions of dollars being rewarded every single day, but we don't know how to do it, right? We literally don't know how to do it, right? And that's why I've been able to be so successful because I've been able to crack the codes. I've won and lost multiple government contracts, right? But all that happened because I said, you know what? I don't know it. I'm going to pay somebody to figure it out. I'm going to go read every single book. I'm going to watch every YouTube video. I'm going to implement it. I'm going to try and error. At the end of the day, if you're not bidding, you're not going to win. So my biggest takeaway was just go out there and start bidding government contracts. In the process of bidding these government contracts, you're going to find what works for you. You're going to find exactly what works for you. And then you're going to say, you know what? I can do this. Let me go out there and start submitting these bids. Right? Because like I said earlier, most contracts on average get like I think I said 2 to 3, right? About 2 to 3 response per contract. On the low end, it's probably usually like one person responding. Right? So imagine if you start responding, you're bound to win a contract. So go out there and start bidding these contracts. You're literally one contract away. You're literally one contract away, right? So go out there, start bidding government contracts. If you want to learn more, you feel free to DM me and go to my website, whatever, like get in a university where we actually work one-on-one with you to teach you everything, right? I don't want this to be a pitch thing, right? But overall, learn about government contracting. Like, I'm doing my best to give you guys all the information, everything I've learned in my journey, right? I'm giving you guys everything, giving you the shortcuts, the strategies, like everything that you would need to succeed in the government market. And all you gotta do, just take advantage of it, right? It's literally information is out there. Go out there and start bidding. Like, nobody's gonna save you, not the government. Nobody, not the president, nobody is going to save you. You got to save yourself. And the best way to save yourself is to learn some skills that can guarantee your financial future. And the government is not going anywhere. They are literally not, they've been around for 240 some years. They're not going anywhere, right? So, and they just printing money. Like right now, what's happening? They're just printing all this money. What's that mean? They have to spend with small businesses. If you're a small business, then you qualify for certain incentives to win government contracts. So go out there, start bidding these government contracts, and put some comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Like the video, share the video, right? Let somebody know about government contracting. Like literally, let's overview the 3 truths real quick, right? First truth, the federal government has goals to spend billions of dollars with small businesses, right? That's the first truth. The second truth is, right, big companies, I have my notes, big companies have to use small businesses as subcontractors, right? Especially if you have a big government contract, they literally have to use small businesses as subcontractors, right? So if you don't have the experience to go win your own government contract, that's completely fine. Find a company that's winning a government contract and be a subcontractor to them, right? And the last truth of the day is, right, if you're a small business, a minority, a veteran, right, or in the hub zone, right, or you're in a socio-economic group, right, then you qualify for certain incentives, right, certain preferences where the government has to spend money with your particular, group, right? So 23% of all government spending must be spent with small and minority-owned businesses. So if you're a small business, you qualify for these incentives. So go out there, use these incentives, start bidding these government contracts. Again, remember this, nobody gonna save you. Not me, nobody else. I can only show you exactly what to do to save yourself, right? And I'm telling you, government contracting is not going anywhere. It's not. So learn about it, teach your kids, tell your friend, like, there's so much money out there as far as government contracting that you can make millions and billions of dollars if you simply learn what I'm showing you and implement it to its highest capacity, and you will be successful. Like government contracting is not a get rich quick thing. It's a get rich for sure, right? Do you want to get rich quick or get rich for sure? I want to get rich for sure, right? Because I've tried this get rich quick things. It don't work, right? It's a waste of time unless you really dedicate, a lot of time to figuring it out, right? But if you want to get rich for sure, like 100% for sure, for facts, right? Government contracting is what you should be doing, right? The government's not going anywhere. You can still sell your services, to the commercial space, to the residentials, right? To the individuals, to the businesses, right? But also sell to the government. Like, there's this big elephant in the room that's just printing the money and you don't want to sell to them. Come on, man. Look, go out there and start bidding government contracts. Hope you got some value from this video, Go ahead and, like the video, share the video, leave a comment below. And if you want more information, I'm sure there's going to be some links somewhere around here, maybe in the description. I don't know. But tap in. I'm here to support you. You are one contract away. Thank you for your time. I will see you on the next one.